Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on another XSS lab in Portswigger's Web Security Academy. This time it is a reflected XSS with AngularJS, Sandbox, Escape, and CSP. So let's get started. This is another lab where I looked at this solution. I wasn't able to solve it on my own and tried to figure out what's going on so I could talk to you all about it. And we need to solve it, we need to alert document.cookie. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the solution. And here we go. This is what they have. Let's go here and I'll open Kate and we can paste that. I'm gonna make this bigger because we're gonna kind of look at this for a minute. So what's important is from here to here, right? And the other thing I kind of want to talk about here is that it says the path property is specific to Chrome. So we need to remember that this will only work in Chrome because here's that path property. Let me URL decode this. Okay. There we go. And let's take a look at what we got here, just so all of this makes sense. So please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Whether you got this one on your own or not. This one was a tough one. All right, so there is the search box here, and this is where the exploit happens. If we inspect, we can see our input reflected right there. If we look at what we're doing, so we're creating an input box, we're giving an ID of X, and then we're using this Angular property to focus on the event, and we're giving it all of this, right? From here to there. Number one, the event. This is an Angular property or method, or I don't know what the right word is, but it will provide the path, so an array of elements going up to the last one will be the window object. So it's an array of objects, and or that's the event path, right? So the event is what got us here, that object, and the path is the array of elements from the closest to all the way up to window. In Angular, this is saying, send this to a filter. The filter we're using is the order by filter, and then it says provide a property or a parameter, to the filter. And then we have, this is where we define the alert document.cookie. And then finally we have the $X, and that's just to focus it on the ID when we deliver the payload. So we don't need this for now. Let's go ahead and change this to console.log and this to document.domain, right? Just to make sure it still works. And I'm gonna go here and paste that. Actually, I'm gonna replace this. And we have something that is too long. All right, no problem. Let's replace this with 1. and check it. And focus, and you see we got the 1, right? So that's essentially how it works. A couple of things I found interesting. This Z here, I thought this was important because the order by, but I could put A. Oh, and let me put the $X back in so it just automatically fires. And you'll notice that it fired with A. So this Z doesn't necessarily matter. And I think that was it. I did want to bring up that this will not work in Firefox. So if I go here and inspect console, you can see we do not get the alert, right? And as I was playing around with this, I did notice one other thing. It allows us to enter in HTML. It's supposed to be blocked. The execution of what am I trying to say? The execution of JavaScript is supposed to be blocked by CSP. And let me show you where that's defined. Let me find a good one, not lab header. Let me find this one. Okay. And right here you can see the content security policy is default source self and script source self, right? If it had unsafe inline, would be golden, but it doesn't have either. I was playing around with this and I decided I wanted to try just one of our normal payloads. So input, auto, focus, normal as in something we learned before. On focus equals console dot, let's double quote this, console dot log document dot domain and end that. Send it. Look at this. That fired. I don't know why. If I copy this and now go back to Firefox and paste it, you can see it gets blocked. We get it the third. Before we just had 2, now I have 3. So it got blocked in Firefox, but not in Chrome. So could we use this to solve the lab? I don't know, but I want to give it a try as we write the script. And that's really all I had to discuss. Let me copy this and put it here along with these. So let's start writing the exploit. I'm gonna call this what? Reflected XSS with AngularJS Sandbox Escape and is that what they call it? No. Angular Sandbox Escape and CSP. Angular Sandbox Escape and CSP.py. I'm going to pull up the template. So this says, well, we know we need to deliver it because we've got the exploit server. And we're going to just deliver it. We could do it with the iframe, or we could do it like what they have. Might as well just do it like this. Because we can't, shouldn't this be blocked by the CSP? Man, I just don't know. All right. Let's figure this out. So, number 1, we want the blog, and then we want to deliver exploit, right? So we have that in our utils site, I believe. Get exploit, post exploit. That's what we want. So let me do blog.post exploit. This will be in our response body. So I'm going to do response body equals payload. I'll define that in just a second. That is all we need. And then we can do blog.isSolved. So we need to define our payload. Payload equals, let's triple quote it. So we'll start with that one I came up with was just the autofocus. We want this. We will need to f-string it. Let's paste that. Add the f location. Should we indent it one more? Sure. And then do we need quotes on? We need a single quote on here, and then we need the blog.base URL. Once that's done, oh, we have it right here. I don't have to keep switching back. We just need this. And then the payload. So let's do this one first. We'll have to change it so it's alert. And I think we have to alert document.cookie. Let's double check that. Yeah, document.cookie. I think that script will be it for this. Script location equals, and then end script. We don't need the $x. They have a semicolon at the end. We can add that. Okay. F-string is missing placeholders. Oh, duh. I don't know why I did two. So I'm real curious if this will work. Let's go home. Copy this. And we'll do Python, Angular, Sandbox, escape, and CSP, and provide it this. Send it. I guess we could have, nope, not solved. But, you know what we could do is we could take our payload and do the, I didn't even think about this. Throw it right here. And then we want to view exploit. I don't know why that had. Oh, did we not? Dang it. We want, crap, sorry. Script. Let me go here. Script, location, single quote, and then here, and then we need this. /search equals this, and then we need end script, right? We need a single quote there, semicolon, end script, view exploit, inspect, console. That, look, that freaking looked like it worked. So we just need alert here and document dot cookie view exploit. Look at that. Freaking worked. So if that works, why doesn't it solve the lab? Let's see our HTTP history and see if we messed up somewhere submitting. It's going to be in one of these posts. So let's see what we put here. Script location. That all looks right. Decoder. Location equals. That looks right to me. Please put in the comments if you see anything wrong with this. And we know it works because when we went to the exploit server and viewed it, alert document.cookie view exploit, we get the pop-up window. Boom. But that's not how they want us to solve this one. So let's put in how they want it solved. We'll leave this up. Payload 2 equals, and we'll just copy this whole thing. Probably be the fastest, and rename this to payload 2, and then we'll delete this right there. So I'm gonna go here and go DT there. Sure. No. Whoops. Okay. And then here we want search this. You know what they have? They have this encoded, this less than sign and the greater sign encoded. They don't have any double quotes. Let's try. So we want %3C, and at the end we want %3E. %3E. And then let's do double quotes, which I don't remember. Let's do Chrome. And let's go to, let's go here. And we'll go to proxy. We'll send something to repeater like this, just so I can get the double quote. So I'm gonna put in a double quote, highlight it, and then I'm gonna do right click. Where is it? Convert selection URL encode all characters %22. Dang it, I should have known that. So I'm going to replace this with %22. %22. Okay. we'll try this. And then if it doesn't work, we'll use the exploit that they want us to use. Did not work. All right. Sorry, one last thing. I want to just make sure that if we open in link, that the changes we made, it still works. Oh crap, I had to put blog there. Whoops. There. Back. Paste. View. Yep. Still works. Okay. Our on focus exploit worked just fine. It was very cool. Let me replace this one with that one. And then let's put the one we're supposed to use, which is this one here. I'm going to delete, well, let's leave it for just a second. So here we want blog.base URL. Boom. We're going to delete this one. Okay. Let's deliver this and get the win. If we don't get a win, we do. I don't know why this alert, this one we needed to run to win. Interesting. But we did get it solved. Yeah. So this is an interesting one that I don't understand a lot of it. I mean, I can put together what they're building here. I don't know how the CSP is working in Chrome for the on focus one that I did. Or I'm sorry, that the CSP is not blocking. Let me just search this one. So input auto focus on focus equals, we'll do double quotes and we'll put console.log document.domain. We could really, we could put anything. I don't think I've done alert. So we'll do alert one. We'll document.cookie just like it's supposed to. And then we'll close this. Yeah, that should be fine. Send it. See, there we go. We got the alert. And it's, we had to go back to actually. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. A little bit disappointing because I don't understand enough about how the CSP is interacting, why it's blocked with Firefox but not in Chrome, why their payload will trigger the solve event, but doing it the way I did it did not. So lots of questions for this one. Despite that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I'll do my best to help out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.